Welcome to Torc Gamers. We're back on the bootlegs, except for this time we're doing Pokemon. So you know those streamers that just have like a million Pokemon plush in the back? We're gonna be doing a spin on that, except for we want them to look as bad as possible. So the dream is to get a bootleg plush for every Kanto Pokemon. Today we're gonna start that. To stay on task, I got my handy dandy Pokemon Go pokedex here. Just gotta flex this really quick though. Yeah, on your heads, bots. And here we go, the Kanto pokedex. So we'll be going through this, and I believe we've got to like 35 or so is this first episode, and if you guys like this, I'll keep going and try to finish the collection. That's the plan, at least. Hopefully. So I'll set this aside inside my plant. My plant's gonna hold this, or throw it on the ground again, or freaking shatter it. Anyway, number one, as you guys might know, is our friend Bulbasaur. Let's see how deranged and vile he is. So I obviously had to look at these to buy them, and then I've had to peek in the packages to sort them so we can do this in order, though I don't know exactly how bad the quality will be or exactly, you know, what they look like. So hopefully I'll be surprised with some of them. Bulbasaur. Also, some of these are actually not going to be that bad, I think. These first ones will probably be the worst. Obviously, Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur have got a lot of options on AliExpress, as you might guess. So, he's got some sort of shovel head, salamander shovel head, you know, like the ancient salamanders that had those weird looking heads. Oh man, I have one at the tip of my tongue. Starts with a D. Oh man, I've trained that sucker and used him as a scuba tank in Arc more than one time. Well, we'll see if his name comes back to me. This looks very interesting. I would say his pod, his bulb, I guess that would probably be the correct term. And then his nails are just like this felt stuff. Overall, like, it looks horrible, but it could be worse. I think we've seen worse in other videos. The colors are at least are right. We gotta move these guys out of the way this episode. We're gonna make our wall here. Ivysaur time. Yo. Okay, this is actually looking pretty good thus far. Okay, his face is wide for sure. He does have some Shrek teeth. I can't actually argue about that. I hate these, and this will be surgically removed every time I find it. Why? I don't want to hang him from a window. Like, what? There's no use case for that. Colors look pretty good though. His ears, I feel like, are kind of off. And this is maybe not this. Isn't it a bulb still? It's not like a flower yet. I think that's how it goes, but the leaves are really nice. They actually feel like an elephant plant leaf. So that seems pretty accurate, more accurate than they needed to be. And then Venusaur. I do remember this one, I think, being really actually nice looking. Oh, he's a little guy. Okay, yeah, no, he's looking pretty accurate. Ratio-wise, I don't know what word I'm looking for here. He looks like the right sizes in the right places. This is obviously kind of bent because it's been in a bag for like 2 months or something. It's having a hard time wanting to unbend. Teeth look great. Little stubby legs, very accurate. I think he looks the best, no contest out of those guys, even though the Ivysaur is twice as big as him. All right, on to the most popular family, Charmander. I can tell by the size of this one, it's going to be atrocious. Purposefully, of course. Oh yeah, wait, that doesn't look half bad. I remember thinking this looked like absolute shite. This is not bad at all. Pokemon Canvas? Wait, Pokemon Center? Is this a real licensed Charmander? I did not purposely mean to do that, but it does kind of seem like this might be the case. Yeah, here's the picture of the one I thought I bought. Maybe they ran out and they just had to send me this, or maybe it's like what they do with the Nike shoes and stuff. They send you it without the label, so it looks like ass, and then you get it and it's actually not bad. Yeah, this is seriously just not bad at all. I am gonna remove this tag though. He's actually quite cute. Charmeleon time. Charmeleon gets slept on. He's actually a pretty good designed Pokemon. Oh boy. I think he's dabbing. Yeah, he's definitely angry. His face looks like it's been smashed in, maybe like a pug or an exotic short hair. He's got one of these stupid things. I think if I learned something from the Ivysaur, you can cut one of these sides and then just pull it out. Nope, that does not seem to be the case with the Charmeleon. Okay, removed. He's cleaned up. Yeah, I mean, his face is definitely smashed and he looks super derpy, but it could be worse. It could be worse. It's always weirded me out though that the Charmeleon's like kind of reddish and then Charizard and Charmander are both orange. I just don't really get the color change. This is the one I was probably the most excited about, and probably the reason you clicked this video, to be honest. They have some horrible Charizard ones. Like, I could do a video of just Charizard renditions. Ray Charizard. Oh my. This is actually like high quality. Oh, this is great quality. Sorry, I'm gonna have to like kind of squat him down for the image shots. Wings look absolutely fantastic. The designs on the tail. Somebody actually decided to cook with this for sure. The Charizard's face, which is, you know, expected to be kind of derpy, actually looks pretty damn good. I'm being serious here. I'm not even trying to glaze him. I'm just being honest. What does this tag say? Whoa, that looks actually kind of sick. Don't want to tag though. Gonna be freaking hard to beat that, to be honest. Sorry, Bulbasaur and Ivysaur, you're leaving. Final starters family. Squirtle. Oh, yeah, baby. Now this looks like a wiener. Maybe that's just me, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a little bit more to the back. Yeah, holy crap, this thing looks so ugly. The shell looks half decent, but yeah, he just wants to lay flat and his head is humongous. Oh, look at this. It's straight from the Pokemon Center. Man, gotta roll up to the Pokemon Center next time I get the chance. I've been sleeping on it. Yeah, we'll just put him back here, wiener out. Hopefully that's all right with you guys. This is War Turtle time. Pretty sure this one's okay. I don't think it's too horrible. Yeah, I mean, it's probably on par with the Charmeleon. Like, it's certainly not completely accurate. There's something wrong with him. Tail looks pretty good though. He does have one of these. He just got the string, the hanging string. Yeah, it looks instantly 100 times better without it. He looks maybe slightly the wrong color, like almost like he's the shiny version maybe, but the shell's not green, so that's obviously not the case. I think these are supposed to be more back, like that probably, not straight up like bunny ears, but I mean, come on, close enough. Okay, we got Blastoise now. Oh, he's doing the frog face. He's got that eyebrow raised, man. What are you doing, bro? What are you guys doing watching this? You're shitting while you're watching this, aren't you? Yeah, dude, I'd make this face too. Yeah, he's got one of these. Holy hell, I'm getting so tired of seeing these. Bye. He does have his protrusions that are like almost stuffed with beans or something. Not what the rest of the body's stuffed with. Shell looks great. I mean, actually, it's kind of warped, to be honest. Guy's definitely got a club foot here as well. But I mean, it's not horrible. For sure, it's not horrible. I kind of like how most of them are like 80% right. It just like, there's something slightly off-putting about them. I don't know, that might be better. Okay, some of these guys gotta go though. We'll leave the big dogs up for now. All right, this is when things start to get a little messy. Not super surprisingly, they don't have a plush for every single Pokemon. I did my best to get all the ones I could that were reasonable. Sometimes they would sell the real licensed ones on AliExpress for just incredibly high prices, so I wouldn't buy those ones. Obviously, we're looking for bootlegs here, so we got what we could. All right. We got a combo bag here, so I'll be careful to get the next one out right. Next on the list is Caterpie. He does have a pretty official looking tag rather, but nothing to say about the Pokemon Center. In my mind, this would stick out more like this or something, but I mean, dimensions seem correct. Is that the word I've been looking for? Dimensions? How the hell did I miss that? He does look just as much like a wiener as he always does, but not quite as much as a wiener as Weedle does. We'll see how that portrays itself in our Weedle plush coming up soon. Okay, we got Butterfree. Metapod is officially the first one that we had to pass up on. Same tag. Makes sense, I got him from the same place. Okay, the wings are like disgusting and filthy and felt with like a sticker or something on it. I mean, maybe it's the best they could do. And then, oh wow, look, his antenna actually have like wires in them, so you could kind of shape them a little bit. That's interesting. Haven't had that ability yet. And then hot glue is just on his face for some reason. Let's clean him up a little. Yeah, that piece, his little mouthpiece has been hot glued on. Oh, these have also been hot glued on, I think. This one might be based on like the Sitting Cuties Butterfree. I know that oftentimes bootlegs will try to model after like an existing product. So that might be what's going on there. Not too shabby though. I mean, how are you gonna do Butterfree otherwise? Time for the other peener. Oh my, there's a lot of those. These are definitely just like those like craft puff balls. They just put them on themselves, I guess. They look like this in the game. I don't remember them being so pronounced. Yeah, maybe. He does look like a wiener. He does have a little spike back there, spike on his head, big nose. His nose does look like maybe a little floppy, maybe like a Waluigi nose more like it. Or maybe it's a Wario I'm thinking of. I think it's actually Wario that has the big pink nose. Unfortunately, there's no Kakuna or Beedrill. Those ones were impossible to find. Same with Pidgey, but we got Pidgeot or Pidgeotto, the middle one. It's Pidgeotto, I think is the middle. Yeah, Pidgeotto. This one was actually really difficult to find as well. The Pidgey line, not a lot of products out there for them. Pretty sure this plush was one of the most expensive ones I found, just how rare they are. And of course, it's got this dumb thing, dude. I'm getting tired of that shite. He is incredibly stuffed. Looks like an obese chicken. I never thought he would have this thick of a body, this tiny of wings. The tail looks sweet. I love the colors there. The mullet looks a little bit like worms or something. Par for the course, his face seems pretty lopsided, so I'm not too surprised there. And also he is like a sitting version, or maybe he's supposed to. He definitely cannot stand. Yeah, see, that just looks like a chicken in my backyard is what that looks like. Watch over us, Pidgeot. Pidgeotto, my gosh. Okay, so the actual Pidgeot, unable to find. Rattata, I found him, and I took one too many days to buy it, so he slipped through my fingers, and there was only one seller. Anyway, this does well. I will buy Rattata as soon as he's available again. Also, Raticate, unavailable. Spearow, Fearow, unavailable. Here we are onto Ekans. This is the biggest bag we got, so I think he's gonna be quite huge. Holy freaking crap, yeah. This is a big one. Oh, wow, that's interesting. He's like actually coiled. He didn't come like a long snake that was just wrapped up in the package. A very professional looking sticker. Even like it says Pokemon on there and it's holographic. That makes me wonder if this might be real. It's a certificate on there. Must be real, must be real. This, however, makes me think it is not real. I know his mouth is supposed to be open. Okay, that actually helped a little bit, squeezing it shut. Yeah, it is looking better the more I do that. Though now his head seems like the Indian heads that they flatten to make them super long, look like aliens. Besides that though, colors are like super vibrant, lots of good detail. I would give Ekans a high score, I think. I think I really would. Okay, here's Arbok. I think Arbok was another one of the kind of expensive ones. Oh wow, he's really quite dark. Is he actually this much of a different color than Ekans? I can't remember. Oh, look how thick and just deformed that is. Yuck. Oh, ew. This thing is just gross looking. Look at its face. It's been smashed in. So gross looking. Looks like a grub or something. I don't know. A fat ass grub. And this just don't look right either. Oh, also I gotta get rid of this. He'll look way better after this. Oh yeah, fixed. No, he looks great now. I have no complaints with that. Zero complaints. On to the mascot. Surprisingly, even though Pikachu is like obviously the most common character of Pokemon shown anywhere, literally every person in the world knows who Pikachu is. I'm pretty confident in saying that. And they did not have that many horrible looking bootlegs. Like this is the worst I could find. I'm being dead serious. It was like either labeled Pikachu and clearly not Pikachu, or it just looked pretty damn good. So we ended up with a pretty damn good looking Pikachu, unfortunately. It's so weird to be sad about that, but there he is. This one is quite the treat, if I can remember correctly. Yes. So nothing about this is dimensionally accurate. You might not even actually know it's Raichu. Oh wait, see, this is like one of those things you're not supposed to do, but I want to do it, so I will anyway. I want his tail to be like long and behind him. Yo, there we go. Now we're talking. Hey, this is like the same tag as the Rayquaza Chard. Oh, there goes my phone again. If this was actually how Raichu looked, I wouldn't even complain that much. It doesn't look that bad. It just looks bad if you know what Raichu's supposed to look like. Which for reference, in case you had forgotten, yeah, there's actually not much resemblance there. One of the least accurate I think we've seen thus far. On to the next one. Sandshrew. He looks a lot more green, lime green than I would have anticipated. On my camera, he looks pretty yellow, but he looks pretty green in real life, IRL. Yeah, I mean, he actually doesn't look that bad. He's got that fat ass tail. Looks kind of like a leopard gecko. Had one of those when I was a kid. I actually don't have much to complain about him. His face is not as lopsided as many of the others. Doesn't look like that in the back. So, gotta give him some credit. Yeah, there was no Sandslash, unfortunately, nor was there a female or a male Nidoran, nor a Nidorina, nor a Nidoqueen, nor a Nidorino, but there is a Nidoking, which I'm actually pretty sure this was the most expensive now that I'm thinking about it. I think I've said that twice now, but you can probably see pretty quickly why this might be the most expensive. It is absolutely massive. Oh gosh, I gotta take my camera off for this one. It's so big. Look how derpy he looks. I mean, maybe it's probably because he's been in storage for so long, but he's got his face down like that. He looks like a depressed bunny. If his ears were to be up like they're supposed to be, his horn was to be straight, it actually probably looked pretty good. Man, one therapy session really changed him. Maybe it really does work. It's not just head shrinking and whatnot, but yeah, actually it looks really good. The arms, all the little details look freaking sweet, except for whatever the hell's going on here. I think there's just a little piece of glue there, sorry. But yeah, no, that actually looks really good. I mean, that's what you expect when you buy from Oli Factory, am I right? His name is, yup. So yeah, if there was actually a way to keep these ears up, I would be pretty impressed with this plush. With that, that is all the plushes for this episode. If you want to see the rest of the Kanto decks, please comment so and like it so I know. Also, I think I want to do an episode very similar to this, but just get every Pokemon shiny I can. I saw some absolutely hilarious bad shinies on AliExpress, so maybe I'll do that sometime soon. Also, sorry for my filthy, disgusting nails. Okay, like and subscribe. Bye, gamers.